Hey, for Saturday, June 20th, 2020, this is the Pro and the Con Show, and I'm your host, Michael James Ott. Welcome to the show. As always, welcome to the show. Happy to have folks watching these videos. Again, the intent is let's all be better citizens, right? So we got to listen to each other more than we have been in the past, especially the recent past. We've gotten really bad at listening. Okay, and I'll say it 1,000 times that the issues before us are complex, and there are pros and cons, good and bad, for and against. And if you're blinding yourself or not allowing yourself to see and understand and appreciate that there are positions other than your own, negative things that you know, if you just won't allow you to perceive them to your positions, then you are doing yourselves and the rest of us a disservice, a tremendous disservice, because we all are in this together. This planet, this whole thing, you know, the country, all of it is all of ours. And we've got to make it work together. We've got to work together. The laws and everything, they all apply to all of us. So let's work together and let's make this a better place, okay, a better community, better neighborhoods, better government for all of us. So today's show is called Stoned. And I wonder what you think of when you first think of that. I think of, smoking this proverbial marijuana stuff, you know, getting stoned, but that's not what I'm talking about. This past weekend on Saturday, June 20th, I suffered for the first time in my life trying to pass a kidney stone. Yikes. Now, I have had lots of friends and relatives and neighbors and stuff tell me that, hey, you don't want to have a kidney stone. Some people that I know, like one of my old college buddies, he tells me that he's had several of them, and it's really a bad thing. Well, I had my first one, and I hope my only one in my lifetime. So over the last few days, I had to pass this kidney stone. And yeah, wow. So those of you that have not experienced one, and what is it? Well, you get some people are kind of predisposed to it, and there's various causes, but the most common cause is you build up a certain amount of minerals in your kidney, and you're not flushing it through with enough water and stuff like that, and so they actually will crystallize. They'll form some crystals, and they call it a stone, but it's basically a formation of crystals. And this is, you know, not huge. Like mine was 4 millimeters, so this is like 3/16 of an inch across in so-called English terms. But that little thing, it has to. Then there's ureters, I think they're called. Anyway, there's a tube that leads from the kidney down to your urinary bladder. And that little tube, that crystal, that chunk has to pass down through that. And as it does that, wow, does it hurt. It hurts a lot. And in my particular case, it was just massive muscle spasms. So there was this pain, this searing pain, and this associated just unbelievable level of muscle spasms going on as this thing was coming down. And of course, it does what it does, and it is what it is. But wow. So the point of today's show is, even though I had been forewarned about these things, and honestly, for I would think a number of years, I was pretty good about drinking a lot of water every day, and So you want to avoid eating a lot of or heavy concentrations of proteins. You want to drink a lot of water. You want to avoid eating a lot of salts, stuff like this. And generally, I've been fairly good about those things for a long time, but over the last few weeks, I for sure, or maybe over the last month, got away from doing that. And so I was drinking a lot of sodas, and there's phosphates in sodas, and those contribute to causing this problem. And then I wasn't drinking very much water at all. And I was eating salty foods like potato chips and things like that. And so, I look back the instant that I'm doing this, and, I go to a hospital here in North Memorial Hospital, by the way, in the Twin Cities. And the team there did a great job with me. When I walked in there, I was in unbelievable pain, and they talked to me. And after just a couple of minutes, they're like, "You probably have a kidney stone." And I was thinking, I don't think so. I think I'm having some kind of intestinal rupture or something. Something has burst. I've got a kidney that's burst or something, is what I was thinking. I was going to have surgery of some kind, because that's what it feels like, But anyway, the purpose of today's show is to talk about this and just, you can look up on the internet for yourself. Don't trust me. Look it up on the internet for yourself. And men and women get these. And like I say, some of us are more predisposed genetically than others. But you don't want them. My friends, neighbors, work colleagues or whatever over the course of time that told me, "Hey, you don't want this, so, drink lots of water, da 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 da." I'm telling you, I'm trying to do the service that they tried to do for me. I'm trying to do for you. Drink a lot of water. Stay away from a lot of salty foods. Don't eat a whole lot of protein at once, stuff like this, because you want to avoid having these kidney stones and having the issues of getting rid of them, trying to pass them through these tiny tubes and out through and ultimately out of your body is not an experience that you're going to enjoy. And I knew this, but hey, we're humans and we have a tendency to forget. So I'm reminding you, please don't do what I did. Be very much aware that these kidney stones can be a part of your life. As far as I know, just about anybody can get one, especially if you're really bad about drinking lots of sodas and not drinking very much water, and eating a lot of proteins and on and on and on. You can go on the internet and read all about it yourself. Do the good stuff. Drink lots of water. Eat a good balanced diet. Don't drink very much sodas and things like that, and you'll be. And I think you're actually supposed to eat some calcium. So have some cheese and stuff on a regular basis, I think was actually recommended. Even though the basis of these things, there's a part of it that's calcium. So anyway, on the most common version. So I won't berate it anymore. This is the end of this particular Pro and Con show. I'm Michael James Ott. Thanks for watching the show. Until the next show, I'm sure you'll be drinking a lot of water. And bye for now.